voice of the Valley, AM 1450 KBMW. Neppl is back with another Optimum Athlete interview. Optimum Athletes is brought to you by Optimum Rehab in Wapton. If you weren't aware, optimize your health at Optimum Rehab. And joining me today, we're on to the Breckenridge part of the rotation. We usually like to move through the local schools here. And joining me is Breckenridge Cowgirl Karsyn Neppl. How's it going today, Karsyn?
Good.
You are coming off a fantastic season, and I got to go to a little clarification here. Is it pronounced libero or libero? Libero? What are we talking here?
Libero.
Libero. Okay, I was in a bit of a dispute with someone about this earlier, and I said I'll ask her herself when she comes in. Defensive specialist Karsyn Neppl, you could go with that instead of libero. And just take me a little bit about the senior year and just how fun that was.
It was a lot of fun. We had a great group of girls, and I think if one of us didn't have a good game, we picked each other up, and it showed, and we went a long way, and it was a great season. But yeah.
Were you always a libero, or had you kind of fell into that role?
So freshman year, I started middle school. I was a setter. Mm-hmm. Freshman year, I was a setter, and then 10th grade, I started hitting outside, and then playing a little bit of back row for myself there too, and then. Junior year, I had an ankle injury, so I couldn't jump, so I was just restricted to pretty much back row, and then they just put me as libero, and then, senior year libero, so.
Gotcha, and it's fun to get the different jersey, too. Yeah. You know, you get to really, that white one always clashes really well with all the other ones, so I'm jealous. But a little bit about, I know that Sydney Roberts was handling the libero duties last year. A little bit about some of the lessons you learned from her and getting to watch her in the front row.
She was a great leader on the court, and I knew I had to step up and be a good leader just as she was. She was just tough back there, and she went for everything. She was amazing back there, and she still was this year when she played back row for herself. So
a little bit about the big edge that you guys had on competition, because you had such a big and experienced senior class. Tell me a little bit about how fun it is getting to, have all these girls in your grade really get to show what they're capable of.
It was fun. I don't really know what.
Yeah. I got you. Well, it's just the aspect of kind of people that you've played with the whole time and maybe haven't been starters. So I'm sure it's fun when everybody can get out there together for I don't know, senior night or something like that.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, senior night. Yeah.
Okay. And a little bit about, I know that after the fall season, in a perfect world, you would be picking up hockey right now and getting ready for that. Unfortunately, that is not the case for your guys' squad. Take me a little bit kind of through the emotions when you found out that there wasn't going to be a hockey program anymore.
So we had 5 seniors that graduated, and we all kind of figured we're going to need a bunch of girls just to join or recruit or something. I don't know. But yeah, we were all pretty upset. I know Ashlyn Woolers went to Fergus to play. Holly Oshock went and played where Sam was. So we lost a few there already, and we were all just pretty upset, kind of, I think. But
understandably so. That's too bad. Yeah. And a little bit about just kind of still staying close to the sport, as far as, I don't know if you're supporting any family members, or I think last year you had done some coaching with the Pee-wees. Just a little bit about how it's still fun to stay involved with the sport, even if you can't lace up the skates. Yeah,
my dad coaches my sister's team. She's a Pee-wee this year. And then my brother, he's playing varsity. So I go and support them still. And sometimes, last year, I went and skated, and I helped my dad coach that team. So nice. It was fun, yeah.
You're a better sibling than I am. So that's a given. And then going on into your senior year, I don't know if you're picking up a spring sport by chance, or?
Yeah, I'm undecided on that, but yeah.
Gotcha. And what have you done in the past?
Last year I did golf, and when I was a freshman I did golf. My sophomore year I couldn't do anything because I was on crutches.
With the ankle injury.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotcha. And so that gives you a little more time if you don't pick up another sport, I guess. It gives you a little more time to focus on what's coming up down the road. What's the plan for next year?
Right now I'm thinking NDSU. I'm not 100% sure on what I want to do yet, but just planning on NDSU as of right now. So.
Got a general field in mind?
I'm thinking more medical, but I'm not 100% yet. But.
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. It's I always feel bad for the ones who kind of jump into something right away and then go through how many years of school and then they don't like it when they get to the end. So it's good to keep your options open, that's for sure. But did a visit at the campus at all?
I did one last year. So
okay,
yeah,
gotcha. Well, hopefully you guys pick out a good dorm or something like that. I'm not sure if you got. Well, if that's where you end up going, I guess. I forgot you hadn't officially decided yet. So I guess just going forward, what would be your advice for any of the... Actually, this is our question of the week from Tony at Optimum Rehab. He's wondering what advice you'd have for younger players coming up in the program now that you're all wrapped up with your varsity career.
I would say just be respectful to your coaches and teammates. It gets you a long ways. Play for each other. Like Sydney said, our last game, play for the senior next to you. Like when we were playing Hillcrest, and that was, yeah. But I don't know. It's just like be respectful towards your teammates, and it'll get you a long ways. So.
Do I dare ask about that final call? What's your takeaway, Karsyn?
I don't know, because we were all celebrating and we were all excited because we all thought it was our point, and then we look up because we seen all the Hillcrest people cheering, and we look up at the ref and she's pointing towards their direction, and we're just like, what? Like we had no idea what that call was, and then yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
we're all frustrated.
That's one you're gonna tell the kids about afterward.
Yeah.
You're gonna say they're gonna be playing their volleyball game. You're gonna be like, you'll never guess how my career ended.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate, but I mean, making memories along the way. You guys still had a fantastic season. The end of the journey does not spoil the rest of the journey. So, anything else you'd like to add, Karsyn?
I think,
All
I
right.
think I'm okay.
Well, I appreciate you coming on and looking forward to see what you end up doing. And, once again, congrats on a great senior year.
Thank you.
All right, that was Karsyn Neppl from the Breckenridge Cowgirls. This was another Optimum Athlete interview brought to you by Optimum Rehab. Now for a quick word from our sponsor.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.